Hello everyone, welcome back to this latest episode on Robbie's Talking Teas. In today's video, my mum here was kind enough to buy me a £100 mystery box from the Spider shop. So we're going to open it up and see what we got for my birthday.
Wonderful.
Let's have a look. So here we have the £100 mystery box from the Spider shop. That my mum has got me for my birthday, which I'm really excited about. I'm sorry for the poor sound quality as well, but the microphone stand that I usually use for my external microphone has broken and I'm waiting for a new one. So until it turns up, I actually can't use it. So I apologise in advance. Now, I probably have opened this up upside down, which is silly of me. Now I do see the first thing in there. So we have a C. lividus adult. Nice. We have got one of those already, but you can never have too many C. lividus. So the next thing we have got is Grammostola pulchripes, 1 to 2 centimetres. What have we got here? Oh, a Phonopelma bicoloratum. I do like these. Another 1 centimetre. That's a nice little spider to have. We have Acanthoscuria geniculata, 5 to 6 centimetres. Nice. I have seen more in here. B. tanzeri. Oh, haven't got one of those. There it is. You can see it just there. Beautiful. That's awesome. Anything else in here? What else is in here? Ah, M. robustum, 4 centimetres. Now, I've never had one of these before, so I am over the moon to have one of those. That's fantastic. Is there anything else in here? You've got to have a proper look in these boxes, because it was very easy to miss something, but it's not looking like it. So that's looking like everything. That's it. That's everything in the £100 mystery box. So the first tarantula that I am going to rehouse is this 4 centimetre M. robustum. Now, I know with the Spider shop, their sizes aren't always 100% accurate. They are normally a lot smaller than written on the packet, but hopefully this is about 4 centimetres. We're going to open this up and hopefully it doesn't come darting out. Oh, it is smaller than I imagined. But no, it's a good size. It is a good size. So it will grow into this new enclosure. There it is. M. robustum. Now these do get to become very lovely large tarantulas. I just thought to myself that maybe the holes in this lid will be too big. Oh, I'm going to have to tape those down, aren't I? What I'm going to do is I will pop it back inside this tube and I will get it a bit of a smaller, go down, bit of a smaller enclosure to go in. And there it is, the M. robustum. I'll rehouse it in a second when I've got a better enclosure. So now we've got a better enclosure for the M. robustum. It's just going to go in here. There's a little bit of cork bark for it to hide under. Tiny little water dish and some substrate. I also got this enclosure from the Spider shop. Now let me just place that in there. I haven't got to hand a little paintbrush. So what I may have to do is just leave that in there until it decides to come out on its own, and then I'll take that out at a later time and find my paintbrush. But that is M. robustum. It may actually incorporate that into its enclosure. It may web it up, so I'm not too bothered about that. But we're going to move on to the next one. I'm going to try and use this enclosure because apparently this Acanthoscurria geniculata is a bit bigger, and the holes inside that, the ventilation holes, shouldn't be an issue for this tarantula. I'll just pull this out very slowly. Again, we don't want to startle the spider into thinking it can come running out at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Yeah, this one's a lot better with size, so this enclosure will be absolutely fine for it. I'm going to place it down like so. Use this pen, as I still can't find a little paintbrush, which I should have for this spider. You can get a better look at it there. Absolutely lovely species of tarantula, and let's just give it a little encouragement just to come out. There you go. Beautiful spider, beautiful species, and one everyone should have in their collection. Great rehousing there. I'm happy with that. So for the next ones, because they are so tiny, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out of these little pots that they've come in. These are absolutely phenomenal pots that the Spider shop have started using. And I think I'm going to transfer it into here, then put some substrate in here for it to burrow into, and then just reuse this pot again, purely because it's already labelled so I can see what's in there. And also these slings are going to be really, really tiny. So I think reusing these pots again is going to be my best bet. But I am going to show you the spider. It's on the tissue, that's right. There it is, Bonatina tanzaneri. So what we're going to do is we're going to just pop the sling in this pot here, right at the bottom, and pop the lid on. And then we're going to take this pot and pack some substrate down into it. So it's got some substrate in there to burrow into. And then what I'll try and do is just give the pot a little tap or whatever it needs. Yep, it's on the substrate. and it has burrowed down inside the substrate. So then it's rehoused and it can just stay in there until it puts on some size and needs rehousing again. So we're going to do the same again for the Grammostola pulchra peas. Still can't find that little paintbrush that I had floating around, but it's not a huge issue. As long as you get the spider from A to B and it's perfectly safe, it doesn't really matter. I know there's going to be the people out there screaming, "You haven't done this, you haven't done that." Well, okay, I hear you. Ah, there it is. Oh, it's absolutely tiny, as you would expect. If we pop you in there, pop the lid on, there's the tiny little Grammostola pulchra peas sling. Now, it will be that size for a very, very, very long time. They take a long time to grow, but always happy to have one. I have got 2 females in the collection already, so maybe if that ends up being a male, we can end up breeding, which would be nice. We're going to take this, I'm just going to pop it in there, tap on the top, come on. Oh, trust you to be the one with extra good grip that doesn't want to go down. You want to go up. Oh, there you go. Oh, no, you're in it. There you go. That's better. Safe and sound in your new little pot. And we're happy with that. Grammostola pulchra peas. 1 to 2 centimeters. Lovely. So the last of the slings are Phonopelma bicoloratum. I know these are absolutely tiny when they're slings as well. Yeah, I can see it in the bottom. This is absolutely tiddly. Oh wow. That is the tiniest sling I have seen in a very, 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 very long time. You see that? You see how tiny that is? These are stupidly small. Let's put a tiny bit of substrate in there because we need to be able to see it. Can hear my dog barking in the background. Obviously wants to go on a walk. But that's how tiny they are. Phonopelma bicoloratum. I won't be able to see it for a very long time. Not without really, really looking in there. So that's going to be really difficult to track its eating, etc. But hopefully we can get it to a nice adult size in maybe 10 or 15 years. But that's all the slings and juveniles done. So now we've just got the subadult C. lividus to do. So now we're going to do the subadult C. lividus. It is going in this enclosure. It is glass. It has got about 3 or 4 inches of substrate to bury into, because these do like to create burrows. Now I know I would normally like to give it a lot deeper than that, but for this one I'm not going to. So what we're going to do, we've undone it. Hopefully it's bummed down, because these can deliver a nasty bite if they want to. No, it is facing this way up. So its feet, you can see, are right there at the front. We're going to be very careful taking this out. I am using my tongs. And then what I'm going to do is put that there like so. And then I'm just going to try and gently pop it out. Okay. Just, yeah, those are. Normally, these rehousings of C. lividus do go really well. Normally. Only when the spider is very, very calm. Now I've gone closer and turn the light on just so you can get a good look at those beautiful blue colours on the legs. These can be very skittish and very quick to bolt. So we're just going to be very gentle and just pop it out into the enclosure. Oh. It runs straight down the cork bark hide and into the burrow I've given it. Let's see if we can see it in the hole. So as you can see, it has run down straight into that cork bark tube that I've provided it with. Now what I'm fully expecting is that the spider will start burrowing inside there and make a nice home for itself inside the substrate. It's got a little bit of growing to do. It's not quite its adult size yet, but hopefully it will be really happy in there, and maybe we'll do one of our documentaries about it in future. Would you like that? If so, make sure to say in the comments that you would like to see that documentary. In fact, if there's any species you want a documentary made of, write it in the comments and I'll be happy to try and make it. Also, let me know in the comments if you would be happy with that mystery box. So that's everything we got in the box. I'm really happy with it. It was absolutely awesome. I can't complain. All fantastic species of spiders. Can't recommend the Spider Shop enough. They are brilliant, so make sure to go over there and purchase yours if you want one. And let me know if you liked the box I got for my birthday. I certainly did. So thanks, Mum, for getting it for me.
Happy birthday. You're welcome.
Thank you. So take care. I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. See you later. Bye-bye.